push-ups, bench press, chest flies. You've seen these exercises 1,000 times, but do you actually know what's happening inside your chest muscles when you train them? Most people train chest completely wrong and end up wasting months without real results. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how chest muscles grow, the biggest mistakes holding you back, and how to build real, visible chest strength with or without a gym. Before we dive in, if you want real practical training breakdowns like this one, subscribe now because I post videos like this every week. And if this video helps you understand your training better, drop a like. It really helps this channel grow. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start with the basics most people skip. Your chest is made up mainly of one large muscle called the pectoralis major, which covers most of your upper chest, and a smaller muscle underneath called the pectoralis minor. The pec major has different sections, upper, middle, and lower, and depending on the angle of your exercise, you activate these sections differently. This is actually one of the most misunderstood parts of chest training. Flat bench press or regular push-ups mainly target the middle chest. Incline movements, where your body or the bench is angled upward, target the upper chest more. Decline movements target the lower chest. If you only ever do one type of exercise, you're only developing part of your chest, which is why some people end up with an unbalanced, flat-looking chest despite training regularly. Just like with any muscle, chest training also triggers a hormonal and muscular response. Micro tears in the muscle fibers during training, which then repair and grow slightly stronger during rest. This is why rest days aren't optional. They're part of the actual muscle building process, not just downtime. So what actually happens if you train your chest consistently? Let's go through it realistically, step by step. Week 1, if you're not used to chest training, expect noticeable soreness, especially if you're doing push-ups or bench press for the first time in a while. This is your muscle fibers adapting to new stress, completely normal, and a sign your training is working. Week 2, the soreness fades as your body adapts. You'll likely notice you can do a few more reps than week 1, without necessarily seeing visible changes yet. This is mostly neurological adaptation, your brain getting better at activating the right muscles. Week 3 to 4, muscular endurance improves noticeably. Push-ups that felt hard in week 1 start to feel more manageable. Some people start noticing slightly more definition, especially if body fat is already relatively low. Month 2 to 3. This is when actual muscle growth becomes more visible, assuming you're progressively increasing difficulty, more reps, added resistance, or slower controlled movement. Chest thickness and shape start to visibly change, and everyday movements like pushing or carrying things start to feel easier. Just like with any muscle group, the real transformation happens over months of consistency, not days. Now let's talk about the mistakes that stop people from getting real chest development. And these apply whether you're doing push-ups or bench press. Mistake 1, flaring your elbows too wide. When your elbows go straight out to the sides at 90 degrees, it puts unnecessary stress on your shoulder joints. Keep your elbows at roughly a 45-degree angle from your body instead. Mistake 2, not using a full range of motion. Many people do half push-ups or barely lower the bar during bench press. To fully activate your chest fibers, you need to lower all the way down until your chest is close to the ground or the bar touches your chest. Mistake 3, letting your hips sag or pike up during push-ups. Your body should stay in a straight line from head to heels. A sagging lower back puts strain on your spine instead of your chest doing the work. Mistake 4, only training one angle. As we covered earlier, if you only do flat pressing movements, you're neglecting your upper and lower chest. Mixing incline, flat, and decline movements gives you complete, balanced chest development. Fixing these 4 things alone will dramatically improve the results you get from the exact same amount of training time. Quick pause. If this is helping you train smarter, a like genuinely helps more people find this video. Okay, next, let's answer the question everyone asks. Can you actually build a bigger chest without going to the gym? This is one of the most common questions, so let's be completely honest about it. Yes, you can build real chest strength and visible muscle with just bodyweight exercises like push-ups, especially if you're a beginner or intermediate. Push-up variations like incline push-ups, decline push-ups, and diamond push-ups can target your chest from different angles, similar to how bench press variations work in a gym. However, there's a realistic limit. As your muscles get stronger, body weight alone eventually becomes too easy to keep triggering new growth. This is called a plateau. At that point, adding external resistance, like weighted vests, resistance bands, or eventually gym equipment, becomes necessary for continued growth. So the honest answer is, bodyweight training can take you surprisingly far, especially in the first several months. But for serious long-term chest development, some form of added resistance eventually becomes important. Just like with any muscle group, your chest responds better to consistent, moderate training than to occasional intense sessions. Someone doing focused chest training 3 times a week, every week, for 3 months will almost always outperform someone doing one brutal chest workout occasionally. Consistency matters for a few specific reasons. First, muscle recovery needs a predictable rhythm. Training too infrequently means you lose adaptation gains between sessions. Second, consistent training builds proper movement patterns over time, reducing injury risk. Third, progressive, steady training allows your body to safely handle gradually increasing difficulty, which is exactly what triggers ongoing muscle growth. The real lesson here is simple. It's not about how hard one single chest workout is. It's about showing up consistently, training with good form, and allowing gradual progression to do the work over time. Once regular push-ups start to feel easy, here's how to keep progressing without necessarily needing a full gym. Option 1. Increase your reps gradually, adding 5 to 10 reps every couple of weeks as your endurance improves. Option 2. Slow down your tempo. Take 3 to 4 seconds to lower down, which increases time under tension and builds more strength even without more reps. Option 3. Add variations. Decline push-ups target your upper chest more. Diamond push-ups shift emphasis toward your triceps and inner chest, and wide push-ups increase outer chest activation. Option 4. Add resistance. A weighted backpack during push-ups or resistance bands looped across your back can keep challenging your chest as body weight alone becomes too easy. The goal is the same as with any muscle group. Keep giving your body a reason to keep adapting. So here's the real takeaway from everything we covered today. Building a strong, well-developed chest isn't about doing random exercises. It's about understanding which angles you're training, fixing your form, staying consistent, and progressively challenging yourself over time. Whether you're training at home with just push-ups or in a gym with a full range of equipment, the same principles apply. If you started this video wondering whether your chest training was actually effective, now you know exactly what to check and what to fix. If you found this useful, make sure to subscribe, because I'll be breaking down more muscle groups just like this one. And drop a comment below. Which chest exercise do you struggle with the most? I'd genuinely like to know. See you in the next video.